E-Roo, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy E-Roo, Knicks podcast at the halftime. I did not anticipate this being halftime to crunch time today, but the kids caught. I mean, there's something always going on with my kids, man. I'm trying to tell you. One of them had pink eye. Okay, ended up being some kind of flu or whatever, but he got into his eyes too, so he's sick from that. And then the next day, today he caught an asthma attack. I mean, it's due to the weather. You know, the weather's all messed up. You know, but my guy caught an asthma attack, man. So we ended up in the urgent care just now. So that's the reason why I start the pod on time. So I know family first, man. But man, I'm tired of these damn kids, man. I don't know about you guys, man. If you guys have your own kids and stuff like that, you get sick and tired of this shit sometimes, man. You know, and then like he caught he caught like a asthma attack as I'm telling him to calm down because he's outside in the street on a cold day, yelling, dancing around and jumping around, and we know he gets asthma. He don't listen. As soon as we get upstairs, a complete coughing fit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm trying. I got my microphone in my hand, as you guys can see. I'm gonna try something different here as far as the microphone and stuff. I hope I don't annoy you guys too much with the microphone, but I gotta switch up the mic today. Just to give myself a different look. I've been hitting the mic a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? So hitting it during the telecast. So I'm going to right now. I'm live on the air here. I'm gonna set my mic up differently. Just because I literally just got my Amazon package here. So once again, I apologize for all the extra all the microphone noise. But I'm gonna set up the stand here. Gonna have to put something in here. I'm telling you, man, it's nice. One thing is another with these damn kids. But I love kids, man. But my thing is, if you don't got them, you don't need them. Jesus Christ, kids are something else. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to leave this particular thing in there. Use my adapter. I got so much stuff, man, for this podcast. Shout out to State, man. It took State almost 2 years to finally get his podcast going. So we did the first one. He's supposed to have another one for his birthday. So we'll see how that goes. Because you almost can't trust State, man. He tell you, yeah, we're going to go live on a certain day or we're going to do something. Motherfucker, not usually. But, I mean, you can't rely on him to be truthful, man. So let me get this on here. And then we can get into this podcast. Because I gotta tell you, I got so much equipment here. You know what I'm saying? That's reserved for him. You know, that if he wanted to do a pod, I had equipment for him. If he needed it. So I mean, this is gonna work good. Yeah. So right now I can hear you guys good. So now there won't be all that banging and clanging anymore. I have to change this, move this over, and everything. After that, everything should be good. Maybe move this over here for a second. Yeah, there you go, guys. So, new microphone, you can see it in the screen here. I'll try to center it whenever I get a chance. But there goes a microphone. You won't have to see this thing in there bothering you all the time. So, be right intimately close to you guys so you guys can hear me loud and clear. But aside from that, man, let's get into this halftime report. So I mean, I was watching the game. I don't care what's happening with my kids. They could all hell could be breaking loose. But and if the Knicks are playing, I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into the halftime report. The game has been good so far. Little mistakes by the Knicks, of course. But a lot of mistakes by Houston too. But as far as matchups and stuff like that, I feel like both teams are evenly matched for the most part. Just like always, Clyde was talking about Green's athleticism and this, that, and the other. That's why I don't like Breen anymore because Breen is like he's used to watching the rest of the league. So he's like, I guess he got the memo to talk up the stars and stuff. So now he's used to that. So when you're doing a telecast, especially a local telecast like the New York Knicks, I want to hear about our team. I don't want to hear about the other team. So half the time we're like glazing the donut. You know what I'm saying for the other teams players, man. So I mean, I kind of want a little bit of a homerish or at least be subjective a little bit. I think Mike Breen the loss of subjectivity, if that's a word. But Clyde always does a good job, man. I like the way Clyde and Gus handled the game. I do watch I do my own watch along, but sometimes I go and I watch the game. Let's say if I'm going to work or if I have a little downtime, maybe I might watch like quick, just some highlights or something like that, or I might just watch the full game, without the commercials and stuff. And I got a chance to hear Gus and Clyde, and they were like two bros, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So would like to see those guys on the Knicks telecast more often and just let Breen go off into the sunset. Do games, do regular NBA games. Stop doing Knicks games. That's my opinion on that. I know a lot of people don't agree because people love nostalgia and this, that, and the other, but people don't watch nothing, they don't listen to nothing. You know what I'm saying? People like some people will eat a steak, until they die. And they get gout and everything like that. They don't understand why why they have gout. You know what I mean? While they all they do is eat steaks all day long. You know what I'm saying? No, don't drink any water. They got kidney stones. You know what I'm saying? Eat all a bunch of sugar and they got diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So people are bugged out. So anyway, this is your boy. As you can see, let me see. All right, I didn't share it yet, but we're gonna get into the halftime report. Like I always do, the halftime report. We start with the quarter for quarter summary there to find out what both teams were doing quarter to quarter. It usually tells the tale of the tape, or whatever the Knicks have to do in order to stay in the game. But as you can see there on the right hand side, you got the Knicks were down 23-25 in the first quarter. Like I said, it was a nice back and forth game. Second quarter, the Knicks actually pulled away a lot. 25-21 to finish the quarter, but there was a little point at the end there of the second quarter where the Knicks actually were up by a lot. So I mean that seems to be a trend. The Knicks seem to let the foot off the gas at the end of the second quarter to let the teams come back. I feel like that's been happening a lot this year for some reason. So I mean, habits. We're talking about habits now. Like I feel like like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, after you have to talks and stuff like that, and you talk about it and you know that it's happening, then you need to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you bite your fingernails and you bite it down to the point where you're bleeding or your nails look like you're crazy, stop it. You know what I'm saying? There was an old Bob Newhart skit from Mad TV where they came in there. He had somebody come in there. He was like a therapist. So the ladies, oh yeah, I have a problem. This with that, whatever. Oh, I have two words for you. Just write. If you want to write it down, if you want to, you can remember it. It's stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I'm feeling sad. No, no, no. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm hungry. I eat too much at night. Well, stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid of the dark. No, no, no. Stop it. You know? Yeah, it's like it's for real. You know what I'm saying? People just literally need to just stop it. So anyway, first quarter, 25-23. Knicks were down by two. We were up 25-21, but we let them come back a little bit. So the score now is 48-46 at the half. So like I said, it's a good game. I can't complain too much about it. But if we want to win this game, we're definitely gonna have to clean up some of the stuff that we've been doing out there. So let's get into the game summary. Game summary. What is it brought to you by? Today, game summary is brought to you by Poland Spring Waters. So I'm drinking Poland Spring today, man. Shout out to everybody in New York. That's all we got is Poland Spring. Most stores, Poland Spring. You might have some Deer Park or some other stuff, but that's like I think Poland Spring is regional. I'm not sure if they drink it around the country. But anyway, here goes the shot charts here. Take a look at the Houston Rocket shot chart. They're shooting 37%, 46 shots on the ball. You can see they missed a lot of 3-point shots. Interior, mid-range, and shots at the rim. Most of their scores were at the rim. You see they missed a lot of mid-range shots, but with this team is really 3 and D. The entire team is 3 and D. You know what I'm saying? So they missed a lot of their threes here. So 17 to 46, that's good defense by the Knicks. But on the other side, 38 percent on our own side, 15 to 39. So it has been a good defensive game. I will give them that. Like I said, this game is extremely matched up really evenly. As you can see with the Knicks here, a lot of shots on the rim as well. Not too many mid range shots here. A lot of shots in the paint for the Knicks. A lot of missed 3-point shots, man. So I mean, the Knicks gonna have to clean that up here. Both teams are gonna. Well, matter of fact, let me leave it like that. Whatever team decides to clean it up is the team that's gonna win tonight because this game's been so quick, so close, so good. What is it? 9 lead changes. Biggest lead for the Knicks was 7. Biggest lead for them was 3. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good game, back and forth. Rebounding wise, Knicks kind of dominated them, 33 to 23. Assists, we're never up by assists. You not usually. 4 steals to 2, 3 blocks to 1. Knicks have 9 turnovers, so those 4 steals are contributed to those turnovers there. The Knicks don't usually turn the ball over like that, but we turned the ball over today. Like I said, shooting from the field is atrocious for both sides there. Whoever cleans that up first is what is going to win tonight. They're perfect from the free throw line, which is interesting. Uh, Points in the paint, 22 to 20. That's kind of even there. I mean, I think I think this. Yep, that's ESPN. So I got ESPN on the side there, and they always throw in like little commercials. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it shit drives me crazy. It like scares the living hell out of me when they pop on. But anyway, points in the paint about even 22 to 20. Second chance points, Knicks are dominating 9 to 2, and fast break points is kind of even 5 to 4. So I mean, like I said, the tail of this game here, just by looking at the box score, if you didn't wasn't watching the game, the Knicks basically whatever team starts shooting better is the team that's going to win. That's how close this game is right now. Knicks are doing their job rebounding, turning the ball over. That's something we got to clean up as well. But we'll get into the box score now. But like I said, this team is very evenly matched. You know, take a look at the box score. Let's see who pops up first. So we take a look at Houston. Dylan Brooks right off the bat. OG Anunoby, two equally matched players there. Two guys known for their defense, not really too much for their offense. He has 5 points, no rebounds, no assists, only a steal in the block. So he's right on brand there. 3 and D kind of guy. He's just playing defense, shooting threes, 1 for 3 today, 2 for 7 from the field. So he can score. He can score sometimes, but usually he doesn't. Jabari Smith is one of those guys that gives Julius Randle problems, tall and athletic. He's 3 for 4 today. He has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Um, Sun Gun is one of my favorite players in the NBA. I've been watching him for a long time. I felt like the Knicks should have tried to pick him up, because it looked like they weren't trying to utilize him. But now, he's like averaging 20 something. He might actually be an all star this year for Houston. You know what I'm saying? So he has 8 points right now, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. He might finish the game with 16, 10, 6 assists. He does that often. You know what I'm saying? So he's a really good basketball player. Jalen Green, Clyde Frazier loves him. He had 11 points today. Busybody, five rebounds, just attacks. He attacks the rim and stuff like that. But me personally, I don't really see the awe in him a little bit. He's just a young guy. I feel like once he reaches his peak, I don't think he's gonna keep it. That could be just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have his years. Like right now, last year he had 22 points per game. This year, I believe he's averaging less. Right? Let's click it. He's averaging 17 points, but last year he averaged 22. So this kid is gonna have up and down years, for no reason, just based on whatever's happening. So people, shout out to Gilbert Arenas. He said that this guy was a star player. Then they should trade for him. I don't know yet, man. So I mean, let's go back to him again. He is how old? 21. He's 21 years old. So I mean, he's still got a couple years to get some consistency in him or whatever. But I think he's learning that. Will he be 25, 27 points per game? That type of guy? I'm not sure. Because when you're talking about star player, that's what you're looking for. Somebody that's going to be averaging a lot of points and stuff. So I'm still on the fence with him. I'm not sure if he'll be that guy. But he's a good player. He's not a bad player. Shout out to Fred Van Fleet. He's basically, Jalen Green is like the anti DiVincenzo. Like if DiVincenzo had a little bit more athleticism, whatever, he would be literally Jalen Green. As a starter, especially like the last 10 games, DiVincenzo's been averaging 15 points per game. So Jalen Green is giving him 17. So DiVincenzo and Jalen Green are basically the same player. You know what I'm saying? Basically 3-point shooters, either scoring at the rim or shooting threes. That's DiVincenzo right there. You know what I'm saying? But DiVincenzo plays better defense. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a nice little matchup. Fred Van Fleet and Jalen Brunson are basically the same player. Two short guys, heavy set, takes a lot of punishment as far as taking charges and stuff like that. Fred might be a little bit better passer. Today he has 7 assists, only 4 points. Hasn't really been scoring much up until recently. Put up a lot of threes, 1 for 7 today. So like I said, whoever starts scoring tonight is probably going to win this game. Deshaun Tate, he's a good player, man. He's one of those grunt kind of guys. He's not really doing too much tonight, but he's right along the same lines as Dylan Brooks. Same kind of player. Cam Whitmore, he's a guy that has potential. He has potential to be to possibly become a starter, small forward kind of thing as his career goes on. So we'll see what happens with that. Same thing with Amen Thompson. So both of those two guys, Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson, they're going to be fighting each other, for their career. So one of these guys might be available sooner or later. So we have to keep an eye on that situation. Jeff Green is still out in these streets. How old is Jeff Green, man? Jeff Green is 37 years old, man. He looks like shit, but he's been around for a long time, man. He came into the league with Kevin Durant. He was older than Kevin Durant when he came into the league. But he's been around for a while and he's still kicking, still contributing to teams. He got 7 points. So annoying. He is so annoying. We look like we're about to start playing again, guys, but yep, everybody's lining up here. But real quick for the Knicks, largest score here is Julius. He's got to go in here against the young guys. 14 points, only 3 rebounds. Hartenstein got 5 and 7. We got Brunson with 10 points on his first game back. 4 assists, 2 rebounds. So we definitely needed Brunson, man. As you can see, everybody's in their spot. So we got an inbounds pass here to DiVincenzo. So we're getting going in the second half, man. But as you can see, everybody's in their spot. But in the rotation, like I said, I got to circle. I got to circle Grimes. Today, Grimes, he hit his free throws. He had 5 free throws today. So I can't comment on anything really because I don't really remember. Oh yeah, here goes another Burger King commercial in my fucking ear. So I mean, that's not gonna work. They're gonna have to fix that. Let me see if I can X that out. I don't think I can. But anyway, gonna have to deal with that. But anyway, let's get back into this game here. Getting back into the play-by-play. Looks like the Knicks scored there. 3-point shot by the Knicks, 51-46. I missed who that was, but we'll get into the game now. Let's get some play-by-play, man. Last game was horrible, that Orlando game. So, I mean, I had a dream that the Knicks are going to win tonight, so we'll see what happens, man. That's me connecting the MLK game to this one. So this guy, Jabari Smith, he's a good player. I feel like he can get to 20 points per game at some point in his career. He kind of reminds me of Buck Williams a little bit. If anybody knows who that is. Buck Williams used to play for the Knicks for a little while, but he actually was a starting power forward for the Portland Trailblazers when they were going to the playoffs and stuff. He also was a big time player when he was with the Nets for a little while. Never averaged 20, I don't think. Maybe 17 points, got a lot of rebounds, that type of thing. So I think this guy, he might do the same thing. He might end up being that guy that gets like 17, 18 points, 10 rebounds, gets a couple of block shots, that type of guy. Mid-range jump shots, 3-point shots, that type of thing. So here come the Knicks here. The Knicks creeping up on the scoreboard. So here comes Sun Gun on the inside. He misses a layup. So let's get some play-by-play. We got Julius on the bottom half of the screen. Takes a Hartenstein screen, takes an OG screen also to nowhere. And now OG was kind of open, but DiVincenzo gets in. He's open as well, and he misses it in and out. Sun Gun with the rebound gives it over to Dylan Brooks. Somebody like Dylan Brooks, you need to stop the ball. Sun Gun has it. Takes a screen for Green there. Green all the way to the basket, surrounded by Knicks. OG just snatched it out of his hand. My God. Brunson, left-hand side. He's being guarded by no one. Now Dylan Brooks steps up, crosses Dylan Brooks over on the inside, just weaves his way into the basket. Took a lot of contact. Hartenstein tried to keep that ball alive. OG ran it down, almost hurt himself. So here comes Van Fleet there with a nice little shovel pass over to Jabari, and Jabari might have twisted everything just now, the way he was running up and down the court. Yeah, man. So I did a little halftime report there. So I definitely got to get into my chat. I know you guys are in the chat. Shout out to people on Facebook. I'll be posting on Facebook too, man. Just to show love there, because over almost 3,000 people was on Facebook last night, which is crazy, man. I tell you, the Filipino fans, man, on Facebook are crazy. But it was 2,000 people literally watching on the Facebook page, man, last night. So, I mean, the last game. So, shout out to everybody on Facebook that's lurking and stuff. If you're watching on Facebook and you enjoy the show, come into the chat because I can see you. If you post in the chat, I definitely can see it. So DiVincenzo top of the key gives it to Brunson, right, left hand side, comes across a Hartenstein screen to the free throw line. 3-point shot in the corner for OG, no good. Green with the rebound. Green gets it to Van Fleet, pushing it on Brunson. Gets a shot up, takes the contact, but it will be a foul. So I mean, we're looking like it's like we're playing ourselves tonight. You know, when you play the Knicks, you all you do is play the Knicks, and then you play the Knicks again, but you might make a couple substitutions just to see how it would look for matchups. I know I do that all the time. I'll play as the Knicks on 2K, and then I'll play against the Knicks. But then on my team, I'll make substitutions and stuff. So I'll play against the regular Knicks team, whatever the computer has starting. Then I'll change my starting lineup just to see what will happen. So that's what it seems like now. That's just the type of game we got going on here. So we got some free throws here. Van Fleet knocks down both free throws. 54-53. Hartenstein has it. Julius says give it to the point guard, as he should. Jalen comes across the line, gives it right to Julius. Julius gives it to DiVincenzo, sets the screen. DiVincenzo gives it back to Julius. Elbow, 3-point shot, fakes it, drives to the left, drives to the right, kicks a cross-court pass to OG for three, man. He hasn't hit a corner three in a while, as he does there, knocks that down. So, OG needs to calm down, man. He's a very exciting player, always all over the place, right? OG is like kind of reminds me of Kawhi, the way that he doesn't make any emotional things out there. He's like a cyborg. If you want to call him a Terminator or something like that, he could be that. Another corner three there by that's Dylan Brooks there. Got the light-skinned guys mixed up. Brunson drills all the way on the inside, kicks it back to OG for another corner three. Give it to me, baby. Yes, 3-point shot in the corner, back-to-back by OG. So we got a timeout for Houston, right? So I just shit on OG, said he hasn't made a corner three in a while, and he hits back-to-back corner threes, man. So, OG is good, man. Definitely plays so much better on our squad than RJ was at that position. Yo, shout out. Let's talk about that, man. Let's get into the chat, and then we'll talk about the trades that happened today. So once again, for those that didn't know, I was in urgent care for a little while, not too long, but I was there with the kids. One of the kids had asthma, kind of bad. He's actually coughing now. I can't take it anymore. The kids are being bad, and he's still coughing and stuff like that. So I just left him to come out here to talk to you guys. But hopefully he starts feeling better, and then we can just move on with our freaking lives. Kids are crazy, man. Anyway, scroll down. We got Trish D in the place. What's good, Trish? Hope everything's good with you, Trish. So let's say some prayers, man. Some prayers for my kids. My kids are always sick. They don't eat properly, man. My kids are crazy, man. If I tell you everything that's happening with the kids, you would think you would be like, yo, man, you still got the warranty. Send them kids back. But my kids are always sick, man. So prayers for my kids. That they can get some strength in them. Whatever, because they're always sick, man. Like once a week, one of them is going to urgent care. It's crazy. Trish is also dealing with some things too. I know Trish didn't say to reveal anything, but I mentioned it before. She is going through some things, man. So say some prayers out for Tristan. Everybody's going through something. Shout out to Geraldine. Got Bobby Santiago in the place. You got Mega. Got Dwayne Dennis in the place as always. Salute everybody. Looking to see if anybody put some pants on. My man Mega. I ain't got no pants on, right? But I got pants on today, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just came in from outside. I got sweatpants actually because it's super cold outside. I got sweatpants underneath the jeans today. So it's super cold. How did you guys manage today? In with the cold weather in New York? I know some of you guys are not in New York, but whoever's in New York, man, how did you deal with it today? Because it was extremely cold. I was at work today, and they kept trying to do stuff, and it was like, yo, man, we can't do this. It's dangerous to be out there doing the stuff they wanted to do, but it's bugged out. Yeah, man. So the Bobby Santiago's ready, man. We need to make that trade. I know we already got the new blood though. We got OG as the new blood, but I know what you mean. We lost. Everybody keeps saying that we need to replace IQ's scoring off the bench, but it shouldn't be thought like that because that means that we're nothing without IQ, which is not the case. What the Knicks need to do, we need to just get another starting caliber player, somebody that can average double figures, because OG replaced what IQ was given. IQ was given us 15 points per game. You know what I'm saying? So, OG is literally doing that for us right now. RJ, he was giving us 22 in the beginning of the season. Those numbers was going down 17. It was getting close to 16 points per game because that's how his production was dipping throughout the year. So we basically got to get another guy that gives us 15 points per game, and then we'll be legit again. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need that via trade. I think we're gonna get somebody bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to tune in for that. DiVincenzo might have to be that guy coming off the bench to give you that IQ 15 points per game. We might end up with a major starter via trade. At least that's what I think so, man. For everybody that's been talking about it, Knicks just made a turnover, just committed a turnover, made a turnover, created a turnover, and they just finished off with a nice little layup from DiVincenzo. Yeah, so I think a big trade is coming, guys. Also, what do you guys think about that, man? Shout out to Kareem in the place. So the Houston Rockets has been doing a good job of getting to the line. They've been getting a lot of foul calls today. Shout out to Kareem. DHK fam. I kind of like the way that sounds. We got Faith Life Sports in the place to be. Faith Life Sports, man. You always popping in here, hanging out with me, man. But I curse, man. I curse a lot, and I say a lot of wild stuff. So I'm glad guys can get through that and still enjoy the show. So I don't give a shit, to tell you the truth. Faith Life Sports, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for coming in as always, man. Shout out to Rajon. What's good? What's good? Jeff Green looking good. Looking like shit. Yeah, Jeff Green looked like shit, man. He looks old, bro. Like the guy's only 37. Like, I'm in my 40s, man. People are shocked when I tell them that how old I am. And when you see me in person, you see I got the dad bod going on. But wait till I get my shit together. Wait till I lose the weight and everything looks good. Because I plan on doing that. I got a lot of plans for this year. You know what I'm saying? But wait till I get my weight down. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna really see something. You know what I'm saying? If I don't say so myself. But Knicks are back here. Shout out Knicks Nation 112. DiVincenzo on the inside kicks out to OG. OG on the drive. Nice strong, long strides, baby. Aye. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. But he got some long strides there, Mr. OG. Very strong with the ball. Taking I'm about to go crazy. Taking shots in the shoulder. Baby. It goes Jeff Green. Is that his name? Jermichael? What the hell is this cat's name? Because I know the other dude's name is Jeff Green, the old guy. This one is Jalen Green. So everybody's name is Jalen nowadays. My man's name is Jalen Green with a nice layup. He goes Julius with a 3-point shot. So Julius sees a young guy and starts going crazy. So, this kid, Smith Jr., he's good though. Jabari Smith. He's gonna give Julius enough that he can handle there. Good defensive play there by Julius there to stop the ball there. Gets the rebound. Brunson left-hand side. So listen, man, Julius Randle got a lot of flack the last game for his defense. Oh, sidestep. Give it to me, OG. Oh, in and out 3-point shot for OG. Slapped it back out by Hartenstein. DiVincenzo gives it to Julius on the jab. Julius between the legs, stutter steps. Oh, my God. Julius. Oh, Hartenstein almost tipped it, but he fell, lost his feeding. Here comes Van Fleet, full head of steam there. Kicks it out the corner. Dylan Brooks to Jalen Green for 3, no good. Ooh, Jabari Parker with a nice box out to tip it in. So I need to put the do not disturb going on here. I keep forgetting to do that, but I'm getting assaulted right now by a whole bunch of text messages and stuff. Like people swear to God, that I do. People be knowing that people that are texting me know that I'm live right now, but they decided to text me like crazy when they know the Knicks are playing. Yo, did you see that? Did you get the notification? I know you got it. Lord help me. Because Jalen off the inbounds pass knocks down the 3. So the Knicks got a lot of confidence right now. 70-69. So Knicks back on it. Got our point guard back. Got our mojo back. So it's gonna be a tough game, but I think the Knicks can handle this. Hartenstein, good defense there on Sungun. Kicked it back out to Jalen Green. He misses it. Tried to run down his rebound, but the real Jalen gets it. Comes up the court. So my man Jalen Green, he looks like the Last Dragon or something like that. Like he's trying to get the glow or something. DiVincenzo comes around the Julius screen there, looking to drive there. He's trying to give Julius the ball. So DiVincenzo had to clear, but nope. Gets it right back. Hot potato. 3-point shot. No good. So that bullet pass to the corner from Julius is a thing. He's been doing that for 5 years now, right? As long as he's been a Knick. So he goes Sungun now. So Sungun's being guarded by OG. Spent on him. They're gonna call they call a foul. They should have called a travel, not for nothing. Well, let me fix the score. Because I know my Filipinos on Facebook love to say, what's the score? What's the score? It's right there, baby. 70-60-59. All right. Inbounds here, Van Fleet. Van Fleet looking to inbound it. Got Jalen Green. I mean, almost a 5-second violation. Sun Gun finds it in the corner there. Hartenstein's guarding him. Hartenstein kicks it out to Van Fleet. So Sun Gun and Van Fleet there. 3-point shot knocks it down. 8-point lead by the Knicks. Brunson, right hand side, takes a screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein set up the screen the wrong way. Julius gets it, top of the key here, kind of. Tries to get it back to Jalen Brunson. But they're going to call, what are they calling here? I don't understand. I think they're calling an out of bounds, or I don't know what they're calling here. So it looks like it's going to be Knicks ball. I don't know what the referees just called just now. So it might have just been off of Houston on the pass. He goes Julius back to OG. OG nice and strong all the way to the basket, man. He gets hit, falls right out of bounds. So he lost where his where he was just now. He made a nice strong drive to the basket. He lost where he was there. Else he probably would have just laid it up. So I mean, OG's not a skilled basketball player, man. That's one thing we gotta remind ourselves. But he knows how to play. He's fundamentally sound, and he's give us everything that we need. Wow, Van Fleet just blew a layup there. Nice little take move. He was too busy trying to shoulder bump Julius, and he forgot to make the layup. So here comes Julius here into the pumping and dumping. All the way on the inside, gets it to DiVincenzo. He fakes a three, gets all the way to the basket, kicks out to Brunson in the left-hand corner. Hartenstein comes over with a screen. In between the leg, double crossover, jab step, falls over. He got hit, and he knocked it in. No referee. The referee's right there. I mean, Brunson is literally using the referee to stand up, and she didn't call the foul. Jalen Green being guarded by OG now, trying to get loose. OG gets hit with a screen there, still holding on to Jalen Green by the hip there. The referees did not call that. That's old school. Here goes OG all the way to the basket. Man, OG's been attacking the rim with his strength, but he hasn't been able to finish. So he fell on the floor there. So that same referee is allowing all kind of carnage to happen right at her feet, man. Like, I mean, OG had to give it a side eye. OG don't really talk too much, but he gave it a side eye, literally. Look at Jalen with a double crossover. Fade away. Look, right in front of the referee. All that foul stuff happening. Look, they didn't show him there. But here goes OG again. No contact, really. So that's incidental, I guess. But did all of that right in front of the referee again. Yeah, man. So let's see what else you guys are talking about here. Once again, shout out to Knicks Nation 112 again. Bobby Santiago, everything looks stagnant. It's like to pass the ball around, shoot your three. Yeah, man, I think we're almost there. Once we get that extra player, and just by how we've been playing, I like the way DiVincenzo looks with Brunson. OG and Randall, I think that's a calm look there. With Hartenstein giving the extra effort, I think that's a really good starting lineup. Can we make it better? Yes, via trade. You know what I'm saying? So if we get that good player that I think we might be able to get, then DiVincenzo got to come and go to the bench. But if that doesn't happen, we just get like a guy that just like can get 15 points a game or whatever. Even if we do get a guy like DeRozan or something like that, DeRozan can come off the bench. Still can get his same minutes and stuff like that, but just coming off the bench. We can even use a small forward, like say like a Kuzma or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, anything can happen because the Knicks have enough assets to get anybody that they want if the other team wants to play ball. Especially via 3-team trades and that type of thing. So we just got to be positive. Hopefully Leon can make 2 trades in one season. He's never done it before, but now is the time. You know what I'm saying? If he can do that, the Knicks will definitely be contenders, I think. Because I don't think anybody plays defense like us. There are some teams that play D. You know what I'm saying? But once the Knicks are fully stocked up, I think we'll just be a tough team to get out of here. Let's keep it scrolling down. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. We all the same person, man. Shout out to Jackal. He said, "Man, we should have beat the Rockets in '94." Jackal, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Jackal? What are you doing? Let's not bring up '94, bro. '94, I just started high school, man. It was a rough time. Rough time. You know what I'm saying? It was like a freshman in high school. Just finishing up my freshman year, and the Knicks made it to the finals, and we couldn't pull it off. Sheesh. Yeah. So you're in Indianapolis, man. I mean, it's always freezing out there, ain't it? But I can't take it. I can't take the cold. I know how to dress and stuff. I know how to. I'm not a. I just know how to dress. When it comes to cold weather and stuff like that. So I never really suffer too much. Today I was slacking a little bit, but tomorrow I'll be much more ready tomorrow. But I got my first big paragraph here. We got Knicks Nation 112, waiting for the game to come back on. He says, Iro, I think we lost in that trade. We lost two rotational players for a position of need. We needed a trade, but we traded the wrong pieces. Yeah, I agree. I kind of agree with you. I can't argue with that at all. But I'll leave this up here, because I'll get to it in a second. Sungun with a nice drive. So I mean, Hartenstein has been locking up Sungun for the most part. Sungun right now got 8 points, 6 rebounds, but he has not been able to get loose on the scores. Sungun has been getting a lot of opportunities, and Hartenstein has been holding him off a lot, man. Um, yeah, I mean that trade on paper it might seem like that, but you can't forget that we traded also Precious and a Flynn. So you could say Precious and Flynn for IQ, two bench players for one bench player. Just to talk the trade down. OG for RJ is pretty much even because whatever uh RJ can do scoring wise, OG can do some of that, and he plays better defense. So that's a wash trade. I think we all said that for a long time that OG for RJ is a nice wash trade. So I mean, Hartenstein just drove it to Brunson. Brunson kind of lost his momentum, ends up getting a turnover. Van Fleet gets it back to Sungun. So here we go, Sungun again, trying to score. OG blocks it. He gets it back, almost turned it over. Here he goes, trying again. OG playing good defense. Hartenstein on the other side. So the Knicks, Sungun, they locking that motherfucker up, man. Big time defense there. Julius gets it. OG threw it ahead too soon there. So Julius is dribbling too much. Give it to Brunson, set it back up. They do. Top of the key here now by the logo. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. OG comes over. OG's wide open. Brunson's dribbling. Kicks it out to Josh Hart in the corner. He fakes it instead of shooting it. Oh, my God. I mean, that's why people hate Josh Hart. That's why people hate Josh Hart. Josh Hart had an open shot. He should have just fucking shot it to begin with. But he had no clue how much shot clock was left. I mean, good defense here by OG. OG's manhandling this cat, man. And then Hartenstein came right over the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it looks fantastic. Julius got caught playing around, but Hartenstein didn't. He pounced on him. Randall got caught looking, but it's all good. He goes Green there, Dylan Brooks there trying to take OG off the dribble. Ends up going out of bounds with his bum ass. Dylan Brooks is a bum. I'm glad we didn't pick that dude. A lot of people were talking about picking up Dylan Brooks. He would have been a decent pickup, but I mean, he is not a good player. I mean, he can pretend, but he's not really a good basketball player. So we're gonna get to this talk here. Nick Nation, just give me a second. Brunson taking a screen from Hartenstein. He's at the top of the key, driving to the free throw line, pulls up in front of two players, misses it. Dylan Brooks with the rebound. Here goes Van Fleet trying to take advantage of the fast break. You got number 8 there, Tate. He should have passed the Tate, but he drove in there, knocked down Brunson, incidental contact, I guess. Josh Hart gets it, drives up. He's being guarded by two people. Stop the ball. Hartenstein screen comes. Hart over to Julius. Julius to Brunson for 3. Wow, he just caught that right in rhythm. Wasn't able to knock that down. So here goes Dylan Brooks being sneaky on the other end. So that's 74-76. I think the Knicks need a timeout. So here goes Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up the court. I think Tom Thibodeau is calling for a timeout, and they will get it. Absolutely need a timeout right here. Knicks are fooling around too much. Got to organize. So Knicks going to timeout. So let's get into it. Like I said, just to tone the trade down a little bit. Precious and Macaulay Flynn for IQ is even. You know what I'm saying? Forget about potential. Just what's happening this year. 15 points per game off the bench. Okay. Precious and Flynn, fine. OG and RJ is kind of like even. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can't really complain too much. You know what I'm saying? If you say it the way that you say it, it's a lot of stress there. But if you take it down a notch and just take it for what it is there, then it's okay. Because also you got to put into the account that IQ is going to be a free agent in the summer, so they're gonna have to pay him. So the Knicks basically traded IQ and just got something for him. So a lot of other little things to throw in there just to tame the trade down a little bit. Of course, we probably could have gotten something better. IQ and RJ in the same trade, and we weren't able to get like a really really good basketball player. We did get OG. He's a good player, but we weren't able to get like not a superstar, but at least a 20-point a game scorer. We weren't able to get anybody like that. So it does hurt. But the Knicks at the same time still have an opportunity to do the same thing. via the next trade. So we'll see what happens, man. I don't think we necessarily need another 20 point a game scorer. We just need another guy that can create his own shot. Just one person to create his own shot. I think it would be so much better. Shout out to Bob Santiago. He said, I like Terry Rozier. I see him a lot being in Charlotte, and he can score. Plays a little defense. Terry Rozier is a good basketball player, man. A lot of people are so sold on him coming off the bench, but everything is off the bench, right? No, we don't. What about our starters? Nobody knows how to improve our starters. As Julius just hits a three in the corner. But I got to say something about that. I was talking about Terry Rozier before anybody was talking about him, and then I had made a post and shout out to the Morning Brew crew. What's my man's name? Uh, One of the guys from the Brew Crew agrees. Said, yeah, Jeffrey Green will be great coming off the bench. So I made a couple other posts too. Then he kept coming on the post saying that same thing. He'll be great coming off the bench. Next thing he goes on SNY. Shout out to them. All three of them got on SNY. Right. So then, right as soon as that happens, then all of a sudden we're getting rumors that Terry Rozier is going to come to the Knicks via trade. All of a sudden that rumor starts coming out. So basically, man, all these rumors are bullshit. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Rumors are bullshit because I say something, somebody else agrees to it. Somebody else sees that guy's post, and then all of a sudden now my sources say, your sources is Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And the Terry Rozier rumor happens to be me. You know what I'm saying? Diehard Eru. You know what I'm saying? I'm the source. As Fred Van Fleet just drives up the court and throws up some bullshit just now. Julius Randle was able to secure that rebound. So we're ending the third quarter here. Julius is getting attacked by a point guard. Wow, just threw a pass out to nowhere. Grimes and Hart was fighting for that pass. Brunson has it. 9 seconds. Shot clock is turned off here. I mean, Julius cannot grab the ball. What the hell is going on here? Got 2-1. Josh Hart ends up with it. Shot is good if it goes. No good. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there at the end of that quarter. Tom Thibodeau called a timeout. Knicks came out like they were drunk, like they were taking shots or something during the break. Yeah, but outside of saying what I just said there just now, Terry Rozier would be dope, and coming off the bench is probably what he would be doing. Finishing games, he might end up finishing games a lot too, because if you get a guy like that, he can score. He doesn't need to be on the ball either. Terry Rozier can play off the ball. He could play really good defense, even though he's the same size as Brunson. Let's double check that, guys. Let's see Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier. So I think he's like 6'1", if I'm not mistaken. So let me see if I can scroll over here. I think it says it over here. Come on, man. So no size here. So let me see. Size got to be here somewhere. I don't see the size. Pause. So I still don't see my man's size. So let's see if we can find the size. Let me see what they have him listed. So just go to his profile here. So 6'1", yeah. So he's basically about Brunson's height. Brunson might be taller. I think Brunson, they got him listed at 6'2". But 6'1", 190 pounds. He's a little bit older. But like I said, the guy's averaging 24 points per game this year. Sheesh. Oh, he'd be good coming off the bench. Yeah, I get it, man. But I mean, a guy is scoring 24 points per game. It's not like he's coming in here averaging seven. Excuse me, like 14 or 15 points per game. He's averaging 24 points per game. He's having his career year right now. You know what I'm saying? Still, and also 6.8 assists. So he's kicking ass right now. He's having his best year of his career. At what age? At age 29. So he's in his prime right now. 24.6 assists. He got almost 4 rebounds per game. Traditionally he averages about 4. You know what I'm saying? So he's having a career year, but we're gonna trade for him. He's gonna come off the bench. You know? So I mean, here's one thing too. Donovan Mitchell is literally like 6'1". They sometimes they put him 6'3". He's not 6'3". You know what I'm saying? He's short. He just has size to him, and he has long arms. So he looks taller than he is, but he's short, man. So I mean, if you get Terry Rozier, why not put Terry Rozier with Brunson together? I know people are gonna be, oh, come on, man, hell no. But you didn't even hear what I said. That Donovan Mitchell and Terry Rozier are basically the same height. So anyway, finishing the game, that's quite possible. Terry Rozier and Brunson in the same finishing backcourt. 2 attacking guards like that, that's a lot of pressure, And like I said, defensively, Terry Rozier can guard, So that might be a good look, man. You never know. That might be a good look. And he would be coming off the bench, yes. DiVincenzo starting the game, and then having Terry Rozier come off the bench. Boy, I think that would be a really good look. So here goes Josh Hart driving over to OG. OG gets stripped a little bit by the crafty Jeff Green. Gives it to Hartenstein now. Hartenstein's waiting for a cut. Nice cut there by Josh Hart. He tried to dunk it with two hands, got it up over with the right hand. So I mean, I think Josh Hart might be hurt. He's been nursing like some. I think he like hurt his like he just hurt like his hips kind of a couple games back. Jabari Smith had to launch a three. Knicks up by 10. So we're kind of cruising now. Fourth quarter, 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Hartenstein has the ball, looking to give it to Grimes. Grimes has it. Grimes has a one dribble and pulls up, knocks it down. So I'm tired of this guy. Grimes, I'm tired of him. Him getting the ball and taking one dribble and then shooting instantly. I just don't like it. If his shot is not going, it's not going to help in the playoffs, man. But I mean, because when Green is shooting those shots, it's not like a play is being run. It's not like he's taking his man off the dribble. He just taking one dribble into space and just pulling up. So I mean, it looked good on that play, because he made it. But if he missed it, it would be horrible. So here goes Grimes. Yeah, like I said, comes across the screen, one dribble, and just pulls up. So if he misses that, that's a fast break opportunity for the opposite team. So I mean, I really don't like that play. If he makes it, it's great. But if he misses it, the other team is absolutely scoring on us on the opposite end. So I mean, that's something that that needs to be taken out of the situation. And like I said, Grimes is most likely to be the guy that's going to be traded in any deal that we make. So anyway, let's keep scrolling. So he said it's not about the cursing, about the heart. I ain't perfect. Yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, I mean, the cursing is just the passion, and that's just how I talk anyway. If I'm just hanging out or whatever, I curse a lot. Not as much as I curse on here, though. You got to have respect. Depending, you got to read the room also. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to curse when there's a lot of women around. Stuff like that. Older people, stuff like that. You take into consideration. When you're around those type of people. You know what I'm saying? But I like to have fun too, man. I like to have fun, enjoy myself. I don't drink anymore, so half the time, I'm carrying on. There's no drinking me. All right, so let's scroll it down here. What else you guys are talking about? Ah, man. So here goes Knicks Nation. He said RJ was as a way better offensive player. I don't know about way. My man RJ used to blow a lot of layups, bro. OG has better defense. Yes, OG is like Knox with defense. I don't know if you want to diss him like that, but I get it though. I get it. So it's kind of close. Good in the corners. I get it. I got you. Okay, yeah, that's your opinion, but I can't argue with that either. OG and Knox kind of similar. Yes, good transition players. Knox can't finish though. Knox can finish a little bit better now. But absolutely the 3-point shot is there for Knox now, and OG just plays better defense, and he's way stronger. Definitely got to say that. So who do I think we're getting? Who do I think we're getting? So did we do that? Let me look for it first. So I just threw it out there. I don't know if I think I'm gonna get this person, but we'll see. Let me look for it. I posted it on Twitter. Just throwing it out there. Shout out to Rudolph. What is his name is Rudolph Randall, whatever this guy's the guy that does the Friday Night Knicks thing. He's on Twitter talking about his sources and stuff like that. So he said the Knicks are gonna. He's talking about 3-team trade, and he's talking about something else is gonna happen from his sources and stuff. But I just threw it out there because I mentioned it before. The Knicks could possibly be in the mix to getting Devin Booker. You know what I'm saying? So I've been talking about Devin Booker a lot. Via trade. Just throwing it out there because it's a pipe dream. Because if people keep talking about what player are we gonna get to there's a superstar. There is no player. So I know you guys see this on the screen. I don't know how well you see it, but I'll make this a little bit bigger. See if can I make this bigger? No, I cannot. I'm actually screwing it up a little bit. But I mean, you can't really see it too good here. But I'll read it. I'll read it to you guys. But Knicks are playing right now, 82-69. You got Van Fleet at the free throw line, gives it a Sun Gun. Sun Gun, afraid of Hartenstein, gives it back to Van Fleet, shoots the mid range, he knocks that down. So that's 71-82. Knicks are up by what's that? 11. So anyway, if you guys can't see it, it's the Suns are going to get DeAndre Hunter with Dejounte Murray. The Hawks will get Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, Quentin Grimes, and the Knicks get Devin Booker. So I mean, the money works. Of course, there'll be a lot of picks thrown away. More than likely, the Knicks are going to be giving picks to both Phoenix and the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have a lot of picks, so and if you're going to get Devin Booker, throw all the picks away. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the guy. That's your superstar. That's the guy that we've been trying to get. And he goes Hartenstein, spins on Sun Gun and to nowhere, almost traveled. So did they call it? Yes, they finally did call for travel. He dragged his pivot foot there. It's a good spin by Hartenstein. He just didn't have nowhere to go. He was looking for somebody to cut. Nobody did. So I mean, look, good spin move there, but spin move to nowhere. He's looking for a cut. Nobody cut. Josh Hart tried to. But right there, Hartenstein, he needs to work on his moves inside there because nice little spin. It would have been nice if he came back with the other hand and made a nice little lefty hook. That would have been nice. So anyway, a trade like this is something that we've been asking for. Not to mention Devin Booker is CAA. Devin Booker is definitely CAA. So Knicks make trade our guys Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, Quentin Grimes, and end up with Devin Booker. Like I said, we're gonna have to throw basically all of our available picks. Give some to the Suns and give most of them to the Hawks there to make that trade work. He goes Deuce McBride drives. He can't dribble, man. Deuce McBride can't dribble, but it ends up being a fast break there by I think Amen Thompson. But Grimes can't dribble, so I mean that's something that's gonna be exploited here, as Tom Thibodeau calls the timeout. Deuce McBride cannot dribble, man. So that's a big problem. People saying, oh, he's going to be the backup point guard. He can't dribble, fam. Can he score? Yes, sometimes. Can he dribble? No. Can he make a in between the leg, behind the back, step back 3-point shot? Yes. Can he drive going forward? No. He dribbles like a bitty basketball player, like somebody that just started playing basketball. Of course, they could do a lot of dribbling in space and they can dribble backwards, but they can't dribble forward. So that's where Quentin Grimes is right now at his level. Yeah, man. So that's a decent trade there. Let me know what you guys think about that. Because I mean that's a pipe dream. Of course, it's a pipe dream, but I mean, I made the trade, so it's possible it can happen. I mean, DeAndre Hunter and Dejounte Murray is two NBA starters. Plus, if they get a first round draft pick from the Knicks, I think that's good compensation for Devin Booker. Because I mean, Dejounte would be the starting point guard with Bradley Beal as a two guard. You still got Durant. You get DeAndre Hunter to be the starting small forward, and then he still got Jerkic over there. So that's a good squad still. You know what I'm saying? So they get good compensation for Devin Booker, I think. Plus the first round pick, right? On the Hawks side, they get Fournier, who's gonna help clean some of this DeAndre Hunter money that they just signed him to. Mitchell Robinson comes over. They're gonna have too many centers, but that gives them the right to trade Capella in the offseason if they want to. And then Quentin Grimes is somebody that's young, that still has a little potential. They might be able to get a starting shooting guard out of him. You know what I'm saying? So, and then plus you got to give these guys like at least three first round draft picks with this. To make it so they won't look like assholes. Because they're the only one that didn't get a good player. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't consider Fournier, Mitchell Robinson, or Grimes good players. Fournier still can contribute. Mitchell Robinson is a starting center in the NBA. But so is Clint Capella, and so is the other the dude Okalaj, whatever his name is. He's a decent center too for Atlanta. But Mitchell Robinson could take over for Clint Capella. Let them trade Clint Capella and another trade in the offseason. And they'll have their center in Mitchell Robinson next year. Knicks, on the other hand, we don't need a center, so it's not a big deal. But if we get Devin Booker, slide DiVincenzo to the bench, and have Booker starting with Brunson, now you can start talking about championships, bro. That's what we've been talking about. So it is what it is. And this is what I said about it. You have to put it in the universe, baby. Let me get rid of you, Life Sports. You gotta put it in the universe. It might not have no chance in hell of happening, but you gotta throw it out there. The same way, like I mentioned, Terry Rozier, all of a sudden it ends up becoming a rumor that all Knicks fans are talking about. Terry Rozier. What do you think about Terry Rozier? I'm the one that brought that up. I am the one. You know what I'm saying? And it got into some sports writer's mouth, and next thing you know, it's a rumor. Sources say, you know what I'm saying? But you got to put things into the universe to see what happens. So because Brunson comes over to a Hartenstein screen, goes on the inside. Brunson tried to jam it into Hartenstein, but they knocked it out of bounds. 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in the fourth. So that's all I'm at here. So yo, Generation JL, man, talking about prayers. Once again, prayers to my kids. My kids are always sick. I need some prayers to get these guys strong, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Every week, one of them is sick. Once again, shout out to Trish D. She's going through her problems. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely get prayers for him. But also, my man, Generation JL had something extremely horrifying happen to him at work. You know what I'm saying? So you got to say prayers for my guy here. I know he's home. I know you don't want to hear it. He's watching the Knicks game and stuff like that. But something crazy happened to him at work, man. That Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But you definitely need some prayers too, man. Help him get through it. I can't even imagine. But definitely, man. No homo or no rainbow, just to keep it. Because I mean, no homo's too much, I think. But you could say no rainbow is funny. So no rainbow jail, man. Love you, bro. Hope everything is good. Scrolling. Randall Paul, what's up? Oh, I missed McEachin, but he said, "What do you think about Clarkson Sexton on this team? That would be fucking great." But Utah's actually playing good though. So we got Sungun. Sungun's finally going to get some points here. He's at the free throw line. Hartenstein's been locking his ass up. This guy Sungun has 8 points. This is a guy that scores 22 points per game. Sungun scores 22 points per game. So he just got his free throw. A little bit of free throw action. He misses it. He misses one. How much does he have now? Yeah, Sungun still got 8 points, man. So, I mean, Sungun hasn't done shit this whole game, really, scoring-wise. Brunson is going against Dylan Brooks. He locked him up. Josh Hart takes a screen from Brunson, gives it back to Brunson. So, Brunson going against Van Fleet. Van Fleet fouled him there, but they didn't call it, though. So, here comes Jalen Green there with the in and out. OG basically blocks it on one side, but he made the shot, though, I guess. But OG definitely almost got a piece of that. So here goes Brunson bringing the ball up the court. Well, I mean, absolutely. Sexton, I wanted Sexton a couple years ago before we got Jalen Brunson. But Sexton, he's a really good basketball player. Along with Clarkston, we'll have the best bench in the NBA if we got those two guys. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna need some starters, man. Everybody can't play. No way. Cavs got a 42-point lead. We're gonna have to look at that, Kenny Miller. We're gonna have to take a look at that. If the Knicks keep cruising, we're gonna have to slide over and take a look at that. The Bucks, they haven't been playing good this year, man. They've been playing a little bit. They played good against the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? But against other teams, they've had some really embarrassing losses this year. They were swinging it. Shout out to what's money's name? Was swinging his hips against the Knicks. That pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? You could talk junk to the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? But you get smacked by a whole bunch of teams this year. I gotta see some other stuff here. So I mean, I'll just leave what you said here. RJ and IQ look better with the Raptors. The reason why is because they don't have Brunson and Julius on the team. Julius and Brunson, this is their team. So basically RJ and IQ are on Toronto and they're on their team now. Because now RJ doesn't have anybody that he has to share the ball with. IQ just is his team. IQ can shoot when he wants to. As you can see, shout out to the other kid that's there. I can't think of money's name. But the other kid that's there, he's not having a good time with RJ and IQ there because they're taking all the shots. You know what I'm saying? So he got to learn how to play with those guys. They basically took the team over. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be an interesting development as time goes on too. They got to figure out how to play with each other. Brunson pulls up at the dotted line, he knocks that down, and he gets fouled. So these referees are literally swallowing the whistle today. They shout out to Joey McEachin there. Yeah, man. So I mean, this is key too. This goes into what you're saying here about the RJ stuff. Like RJ used to get his ass whipped, man. So I mean, we got OG that can at least fight defensively. So we're gonna be up a little bit by that. Shout out to Survey 100 people. He goes Brunson, right hand side, gives it back to Josh. Josh on the inside. Nice little strong move there. People hate him, but I mean, he can come through sometimes. He's a passive scorer. He can score. If Josh Hart had that killer instinct, man, he could score 20. But he doesn't. He just go over, just like a role player. He's content with being a role player. Here goes Sungun again, spinning against Julius, spin twice in the same direction, trying to get underneath the basket. It was able to get it in there. So that was an old school move there. I haven't seen somebody do that since I was a kid. Some of these older Dominican players, man, the way that he spin underneath the basket like that, he spent in the same direction twice. No, three times. Excuse me. So Brunson fadeaway jump shot in the paint there, knocks that down. So Brunson is feeling he's talking shit to the referees. He needs some fouls. Sungun is good now, so they're gonna try to clear it out for Sungun again. While Jeff Green all the way inside, pushing. Hartenstein just throws it right back in his face. Josh Hart able to get the ball, pushes everybody out the way. Julius with a no look pass to OG. Beautiful fast break there. So Julius got a little spinning and winning there, looking at the crowd, getting the crowd hype. Look at OG laughing. good pass there, man. Yeah. OG's kind of like the Grinch, the way that he smiles. Good defense by Hartenstein, man. Look at Josh Hart snatch that ball away. Full head of steam there. Julius, look at Julius showboating on the fast break. Yeah, man. So I mean, talking about the guys on hustle. Julius Randle ran up the court and was able to secure that pass there. Look at that. No look pass there to OG. As Sungun was trailing him all up in his face. Big time play there. Shout out to De La Music in the place to be. My man De La Music. Long time. My pipe dream in order. Jaden Ivey. We could possibly get him too. D Mitch, Donovan Mitchell, or Murray. You're not bad. Yours not bad. But Jaden Ivey, we could possibly get him too, because they're looking to clear cap. So if we end up trading Fournier over there, you know what I'm saying, to get certain guys, we might be able to squeeze out of Jaden Ivey because they just have too many young guys. Jaden Ivey was out of favor for them. So if we throw them enough picks, we might be able to squeeze Jaden Ivey out of them. Here goes Dylan Brooks, just drove to the basket, with no skill, just pumping and dumping on people and threw it over his head like the way RJ throws layups up. And he misses everything. So that must be a Canadian thing. Brunson, good pass there to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, with a good look, was able to get a cutting Julius. Josh Hart is struggling there. He finally got the ball, and he ends up getting right to the front of the rim. No foul call there. I mean, that referee, man, she's gonna call a technical foul on somebody because the Knicks are cursing her ass out. She deserves it though, because the Knicks are getting their ass whooped right in front of her. And she's not blowing the whistle, so they're cursing her ass out. She deserves it though. She's a good ref. I give her some props. Yeah, Rozier. I think Rozier makes a lot of bread too. To tell you the truth, let's look at Rozier again, guys. Rozier hoops hype salary. So Rozier, let's actually click it there. We get the beautiful graphics. So yeah, he doesn't make too much, but he makes 23 this year. He'll make 24 next year. Then he has a team option. So that team option is a dub. He's not gonna get that. But like I said, 23, 24 is not really that much. Especially for somebody that's in his prime, scoring all those points, 20-something points per game, almost 7 assists. He's actually putting up Brunson numbers. So if we trade for Terry Rozier, it's like we got 2 Brunsons. I mean, for like dead ass. If he gets here, it's like we're gonna have 2 Brunsons. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that would be a good pickup. I'll tell you one thing. The reason I mentioned him that the Miami Heat could probably pick a guy up like that. If Miami Heat was to get Rozier, then they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be tough because, like I said, they basically picked up Jalen Brunson. If Miami Heat was to get him, so it is what it is with that. Schroeder. Yeah, Schroeder's on Toronto too, man. I know he's pissed. I think he had 30. He had 30 points and seven assists in the game before IQ came along. So I know he's pissed. So my man Survey, he says he's been through a lot too on his end. Heart attack Knicks. Oh, I thought you said you had a heart attack. I was like, oh my God, please don't say that. Yeah, but heart attack Knicks, man. So prayers up for Survey to 100 people too, man. Like I said, we all going through a lot of stuff. I got some things going on too for myself too. Just wish things would calm down a little bit. Well, everybody wish that certain things would calm down, but it's human nature, man. We got everybody got things on their plate. And to tell you the truth, who cares? Nobody cares. But we share time and space with each other, man. So we gotta care for each other. So even though a little prayer across the internet will go a long way, man. Sometimes they say, strangers will show you more love than your own family, man. Shout out to Brunson. Brunson is fired up. I haven't seen Brunson this fired up in a long time, man. because he's yelling. They're yelling for the refs, but they're not yelling at the refs. Is what I like. See, Brunson just took the foul, made the shot, and then watch his mouth to see if he can catch him. He screamed, "Yeah," and all that stuff. He's yelling just to let the referees know. That's subliminal messages there. Absolutely subliminal message. You never see Brunson give up that emotion, yelling and screaming like that. Never. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Generation JL. He said, "I love you too, bro." I don't love them hoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't love them hoes, man. But I make an exception, bro. I make an exception. But yeah, definitely. Hopefully, I don't see you for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when I see you, it'll be something off of the job. You know what I'm trying to say? So here goes Brunson. Brunson with the dribbles, foul line, fake over to Julius. Pull up for three. That's good, I think. Oh, off the top of the rim. Hartenside slapped it out. Van Fleet picks it up. Oh, right over the top there to old man Jeff Green. Looking crazy. You need to shave that head off, man. He looking crazy, man. It's a weird looking motherfucker, man, Jeff Green. He was weird when he came into the league. You go OG, I guess you call that dribbling OG just now. Brunson, full head of steam. He saw Hartenstein. He's getting whipped there, and he turns around and knocks it down. Brunson is hyped this game. So let's get into some points now. 2 minutes and 48 seconds here, so we can get into the box score. The Knicks are pulling away against a really good Houston Rockets team, guys. So right now, Randall has 25, 8 and 4. Hartenstein has 7 points, 10 rebounds today, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Man, he's excellent, man. Having a great season. OG 15 points, 5 rebounds. Listen, man, I'm done with Mitchell Robinson. With the way Hartenstein's playing, that's what we need at center. Mitchell Robinson is not needed right now. God forbid if something happened to Hartenstein. You know what I'm saying? But at this moment, Hartenstein is all we need at center right now. He played 40 minutes tonight. Ooh, Sungun just drove, and Hartenstein was able to stop him. Sungun is a 20-point a game scorer, guys. So I'll pull that up in a second. But Brunson got 30 and 7 in his first game back, man. He missed 2 games with issues, whatever the issues were. And now he came back 30 and 7, man. DiVincenzo today, he had 5 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. But at the same time, he only played 19 minutes. DiVincenzo's been averaging 15 points as a starter for the Knicks. That's big. Pause. Precious has 5 minutes tonight only. 0 points. McBride, the great McBride, is now back on the bench. 10 minutes. Zeros across the board. 1 rebound, 1 assist. Zeros otherwise. Josh Hart, 12 rebounds off the bench, 10 points. Double off the bench. People say, "Oh, Josh Hart is trash. Need to get rid of him." Grimes, somebody that I want off the team, he has 11 points tonight. So everybody's needed. Everybody's needed. McBride, like I said, he's not the answer. He's not going to give you 20 points per game for the rest of his career. He was able to squeeze that in 2 losses. Hartenstein with another rebound. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson is getting slapped and whacked. Still gets a shot off the backboard. No good. That should be a 24-second violation. So the Knicks are still attacking, though, even though they're up by so much, man. So that's as they should. It's time to eat, to not play with our food. Eat, baby, eat. Okay, I see you, Generation. I see you. So Julian Bloom says Randall should sit. I thought his ankle was messed up. Yeah. So Tom Thibodeau's gonna make these guys play straight through. So right now, Julius just fouled Jabari, so I think he should be out at that point. He just fouled. He want them to review it, but he should be out. But man, I can't believe I missed this one. He says, "I pray for peace and guidance for you all. You a great live. Let's go Knicks." I appreciate you, Harlem, man. Harlem with $10 in the thing. Harlem has got to be my biggest supporter, man. I know Trish D is right up there. Shout out to Geraldine and Mega and all you guys, man. Dale of Music, man. You guys are all excellent, man. Harlem CEO is definitely one of the best too, man. Generation Jail, you met Harlem the time when we was at Legends. We was in the basement. You got a chance to meet him there. So if we have another get together, hopefully we can get the basement again. The basement is the best experience there when we had the basement. So if we can get that again and have a nice little watch along playoff time, man, I can't wait for those days. You know what I'm saying? That's a really good time. Hopefully you guys can make it out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this ref, man. He's a scary looking dude. He looks like a freaking spider. You know, when you see pictures of spiders on National Geographic or on the internet or whatever, that's what a spider looks like. Scary looking old dude, man. Yeah, man. So I mean, definitely appreciate Harlem CEO, man, as always. I appreciate all you guys, man. You know, Julian Bloom was another one, man. All you guys are freaking awesome, man. We need Mitchell, someone just as effective as a backup. When iHeart got into foul trouble last game, it would have been made all the difference. I get it, you know what I'm saying, but we don't need somebody making 12. Excuse me, he makes $15 million this year. You know, so we don't need a guy making $15 million, you know, to back up our iHeart. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that can't make free throws and can't make a layup. Let's keep it a buck, man. Mitchell Robinson, yeah, he could play good defense. People keep talking about his offensive rebounds, man, but Harden's like an offensive rebound too. You know what I'm saying? It's not a skill that's only set for Mitchell Robinson. If you look around the league, there's quite a few players that can offensive rebound. You know, I mean, maybe Mitchell Robinson might be the best offensive rebounder. You know, but why do we need the best offensive rebounder? If you want to keep it a buck too, Mitchell Robinson is a horrible defensive rebounder. You know, so if we're making a defensive stop, Mitchell Robinson cannot get the rebound. You know what I'm saying? He can get the offensive rebound, and here's the reason why. Let me tell you the secret. You know the reason why Mitchell Robinson can get the offensive rebound? Because he's standing right underneath the fucking basket all the time. He's always standing in the restricted area. You know, so of course he's gonna get the offensive rebound. If somebody athletic like that and long like that and tall like that, just hanging out in the restricted area, he's gonna get the rebound. You know what I'm saying? So I am just not a fan of Mitchell Robinson. I know he could play defense. He's not smart. He doesn't communicate on defense. He doesn't communicate at all. He doesn't point guys in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? All he does is complain to the refs. He cannot score. You cannot get Mitch Robinson the ball and tell him to score. You know, or he can't just like know when it's his turn to put the ball on the floor, get closer to the basket, make a pass, spin in the lane, make a little layup. You know, Hartenstein can do all of that. You know, Mitchell Robinson cannot. So Mitchell Robinson getting these minutes that he's been getting this entire time is a complete fraud, yo. You know, I know people hate to say, I know a lot of you guys hate to hear me say that too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just watching Hartenstein. It should let you guys know that there's other people in this league that can play basketball, man. You know, Mitchell Robinson, he was going to be defensive player of the year. Who said that? He was a favorite, you know, a favorite to be in there. But this year, how could he be defensive player of the year if he didn't play a lot of the season? You know, why are we talking about him being a defensive player of the year? We were saying it from the beginning of the season before we even played a game. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Josh Hart to Julius there. Julius is against Jabari, fade away. Jabari, good defense there, but Julius Randle knocks that down. So I'm not sure if that was Jabari. That was Jeff Green there. So it goes Van Fleet. So they're going to keep both starters in there. So Sungun on the inside. Hartenstein is locking up Sungun. Sungun just turned around to make a hook shot at Hart, and he's afraid of Hartenstein. So let's talk about defense, man. Let me do this. I'm talking about Mitchell Robinson and stuff like that. Of course, if we had him, we're better off, right? But it's like we don't. Oh my God, if we had Mitchell Robinson, oh man, we'd be doing this, that, and the other. No, we won't. Look at Sungun, averaging 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he brings to the table. You want to know what he's averaging, what he's getting right now? I mean, so everybody can see. Right there, top of the screen there, he has 13 points, 11 rebounds, and five assists. There was one point he had 8 points, and I think he had scored 5 bullshit points, you know, that didn't affect the game. So kind of like garbage points that he scored. You know what I'm saying? So he does have 13, you know, but Hartenstein basically locked his ass up today. What is the shooting? He's on 5 for 14. All of his shots are going right at Hartenstein. Hartenstein played 40 minutes. You know, so you can credit Hartenstein for really locking up Sungun tonight, at least offensively. Sungun still was able to get 11 rebounds and 5 assists. You know, but scoring wise, he locked his ass up. Van Fleet with a quiet 24 and 10. I think he scored more points in the second half. You know, but they got 5 guys in double figures. So, you know, but they only scored 89 points so far. You know, here goes the Knicks. They're about to get their next bucket. So I'm a little bit behind. So I'm a few seconds behind. Looks like Julius is going to bring the ball up the court. Nice and easy. So it looks like Houston Rockets conceded because they're not even matching up defensively right now. On Julius Randle on the inside, fadeaway jump shot, and he knocks that down. So that makes it 109. So the next time out, the Knicks should clear the bench. I mean, we should have been cleared the bench. The Knicks are up by 20 right now. So this is a big-time game here, man. Clap it up for the Knicks. You know, clap it up for the Knicks. Get it away from the microphone. But clap it up for the Knicks. This is a really good game here. We're playing against a team that's decent team, man. As you can see, they got 5 guys in double figures, and they got decent guys off the bench too. And the Knicks held them to under 100 points. We scored 109 points ourselves. Julius with 31, Brunson with 30, uh, OG with 15. And then we got 2 guys off the bench. Hart and Grimes also had double figures. Hart had 13 rebounds today, baby. So listen, man, we got a fucking fantastic team. I just don't, the people keep talking about Mitchell Robinson and stuff like that, and we need to replace IQ and all this other stuff. No, we don't. IQ is gone. IQ was already replaced by DiVincenzo. Let's keep that a buck. Josh Hart and DiVincenzo replaced IQ a long time ago. Right now, currently we're only playing Grimes because we're gonna trade him. So we're not gonna mess up his trade value. We're gonna still let him play. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. Oh, thanks again, Faith Life. So my man Della Music again with another super chat. My God. So he said, I always think about the people less fortunate, refugees, single moms, elderly, disabled, foster kids, all those people I know. They remind me of how small my problems are. Absolutely, man. I don't complain too much. I got, everybody, like I said, everybody has their problems. I have my problems too, but it could always be worse. I forgot who said it, but it's like, so yeah, man, I got, I got bad credit, man. This and the other. Yeah, but at least you got bad credit, but you got both your legs. Imagine having bad credit and be missing a leg. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, oh man, I wish I can get in shape, this and the other, right? But you're able-bodied, you can get in shape if you want to. But imagine saying, oh man, I wish I was in shape, but you're in a wheelchair, paraplegic, and can never get in shape. You know what I'm saying? You got to put life in perspective. People complain about stuff that they don't need to complain about. You know what I'm saying? And then they come onto the internet and they want to complain about Julius Randle all the fucking day. It's ridiculous. There's a bigger life out there in this world, man. Like people need to put things into proper perspective. A lot of shit going on out there. People going through stuff, and shit happens in this life. For us to waste so much time on this bullshit is unbelievable. We should not be doing that. Hey man. So anyway, it's your boy Evil, man. It's your boy Evil that had Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Got a new mic stand and shit. I like it. Mic is standing nice and strong. I'm not bumping it every 5 seconds. I know I was bumping it, with my other mic stand. So I mean, the way I have it set up, I can't use this mic stand anymore. So I'll just have this in the cut, just in case I have somebody come over. If they come over sharing the stage with me today, then they'll have a mic to use. But Dela again with another one. Let me get up out of here before Dela Music throws this whole paycheck up in here. Well, but definitely appreciate everybody. Got everybody here. I got Vinny Vegas sneaking in here. You think I didn't see you? You think I didn't see you, Vinny? Vinny says, checking in from work. Hope the family is good. Help shout out shout out the O'Bannon brother. One of the O'Bannon brothers is there. I'm slow, bro. So I know I missed something. Life Force says, my fiance is Puerto Rican and we live in Arizona. Drinking is a regular thing. Yo, man, Arizona is dope, man. I got to go visit Arizona. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the Midwest at in May. So I don't know what kind of trip I'm gonna have, but we'll see. I don't know if my wife is coming with me, but if she doesn't come with me, I think I'm gonna make it into a man trip. So we'll see how that goes. But I might end up in Arizona. I might end up in Tulsa. I'm thinking about going to Tulsa. For those that know why anybody in their right mind would go to Tulsa on vacation, you know why. You know what I'm saying? On my way to Memphis, I'll be stopping over there, to say hello to my fellow Americans, what I'm saying, to live and breathe with the food and air that they have and try to figure out why they do the atrocities that they do. Anyway, Bobby Santiago says, bounce back in, good game, good night, Eru. Good night to chat. Yeah, man. With that being said, that's the end of the night, man. So this is your boy Eru. Look at Brunson. Brunson with the screaming. I got to screenshot that. Fucked it up. Anyway, hopefully somebody screenshotted that, man. But big time game here by the Knicks. Man, I love it when the Knicks win. We beat the Houston Rockets, which is a good team. Like I said, good matchup for us. Let's take a look at this before I say goodbye. Take a look at the Knicks schedule, right? Knicks schedule. We're still in the homestand, by the way. So the next game we play the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards should be barbecue chicken, man. We should not lose against those guys. But like I said, I don't look too far ahead. But we got the Super Bowl coming. We're playing the Wizards the next game. The Knicks have to win that one. We cannot lose that one before the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is January 20th. Raptors, Knicks. Man, we just made that trade. I mean, this game could not come at a perfect time. January 20, dead of winter, nothing else happening out there. We all going to be glued to the TVs watching this freaking game. So I don't know if I'll be doing a watch along. I don't know if I'm going to try to make it out to some bar and hang out and stuff like that for this game. I wanted tickets, but I kind of need to hold my chips together. But like I said, January 20th here, against the Toronto Raptors, this is the Super Bowl for Knicks fans, man. Knicks and Toronto Raptors fans. So yeah, man, good stuff here for the Knicks. But we can't look too far ahead. Like I said, we got the Washington Wizards to deal with. So that's the next game that we have. So anyway, it's your guy Eru, man. We up out of here. Thank you for everybody supporting in the chat. Thank you for everybody always supporting in general. And I'll see you guys soon, man. Like I said, I got a podcast in me, but we do play the Wizards tomorrow. So I definitely see you guys tomorrow. And I think I definitely will go on when we play tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. I definitely probably will go on Friday and do a solo pod outside of the watch-alongs to try to open up that again. You know what I'm saying? And definitely just talk some shit entering that big Toronto Raptors Knicks game, man. So anyway, I see you guys later. Peace and love to everybody been in the chat. Once again, I don't let them hoes, but if you like to be a hoe, let's play some music for you to clap them cheeks to. Peace. I had Knicks. We up out of here.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag. He the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange. He the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain. At least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy. Yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself. His own name is on his back. 10 toes down. Try to stop him. He come back. Bandwagon hoppers. He will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing. Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away. He will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder